What's up, guys? Welcome back to Let's Play Bioshock 2. So we are approaching the final level here, and the game is glitching out on us, of
Eleanor,
course.
son, and fast. Her mama's got all rapture, dying to keep you two apart.
New goal, find Eleanor. That's been our goal from the start of the game, really. So this is Persephone, and it's honestly not a bad level design-wise. It's very, it really utilizes all the best aspects of Raptor's aesthetic. Alright, Eleanor, we're coming for you as fast as possible.
Father,
Ugh.
come quickly. I'm trapped in a cage.
Hell.
Something's wrong.
I wonder, Delta, do you know why you are here? Have you any idea what my daughter has given you?
This is the second or third to last Power the People station in the game, so we're going to have to get our final upgrades. And like I said, I may have missed a few here and there, but it'll be okay. So I'm going to get the drill fuel efficiency, because I am definitely going to be using the drill a lot towards the end of the game here. Because the drill, like I said, with the damage upgrades and the right tonics, is still very powerful, especially with the drill dash ability. So all of our weapons are pretty much going to be good here, assuming we have them upgraded enough, which I think we do. I think we have our setup pretty much maxed out to its full potential, with one exception, something we'll be getting very soon here. Something that I think they deliberately waited until the final level to reveal this to us, because it's obscenely broken. But as a result, it's one of my favorite things we can do in the game. Now, I guess you could say you wouldn't have enough Atom in this game to get max level 3 of all plasmids, and max out all of your plasmid slots, but you really don't need to. I mean, you could have maybe like at least the level 1 abilities of like Insect Swarm and Target Dummy and all that, or Decoy as it's called in this one, and the Hypnotized Plasmid, but again, it's like those are all good, just in different ways, but I just think that you wouldn't have enough to max out all of them, and you wouldn't really use all of them, I don't think. And like, I would never remember to use the Insect Swarm. So it's like, I think we're okay with the setup we have right now, even though we've had exactly enough Atom to get exactly the kind of setup that I want.
No matter what you might be
and I'm content with it. It may not, if I test played the game a little more thoroughly, it may not have even been the exact setup I wanted, but damn it, she's right there, I can see her.
How will she remember us after this moment? I have placed my pieces on the board, as expected, as have you. Is this what she hoped for? Mother and father,
And damn it.
locking eyes. Yet still we are blind. Goodbye, Subject Delta. And take heart, for you, at least, have escaped your legacy.
Alright, Eleanor, don't bother moving anywhere. Just stay in your bed. Me and Mommy and Daddy have to have a nice little chat. We need to have some parental counseling going on here. But anyway, so if we had the opportunity here, I would like to set up the father of all perimeters, because we have a very, very tough encounter here against two big sisters at once. And as I was going to explain, it's very, very tough. So, but if we had enough time, I would set up, like, if I didn't lunge straight at the door there, we could set up a really nice perimeter in this room. In fact, I really should have done that, because knowing this fight is going to happen, you can really take advantage of this nice big room and set up a lot of great defenses. And you're going to need them, because this, like I said, it's very tough to fight two of them at once. Luckily, though, I don't think there's any way for them to heal themselves. There's no splicers in the area for them to heal themselves off of. But just throw everything you've got at them. Just all of your most powerful attacks. Remember to alternate between your plasmids frequently to get all the different statuses going on them. You know, make sure you research them. I think I went ahead and maxed out the big sister there and got the Drill Vampire Tonic, which is part of the full drill setup that you can now do at the end of the game here. which allows you to heal whenever you do deal damage with the drill, which is really awesome. I don't know if it's a significant amount of health. I've never really used it that much, but it still is awesome and adds to the like I said, the full drill setup, which I think is honestly a great idea. But you have a lot of room to maneuver in here, so you should be able to dodge some of their attacks just like that without really trying to. Alright, let's put you down. Might be the best way to kill the big sister yet in this game. You guys may be tough, but there's only one top dog in this game. Wow, that went really well. I was very pleased with that.
Quarantine chamber's waiting on you.
Like I said, that's the toughest encounter in the game, and I'm really surprised I didn't die there. But and I'm really glad I was able to record that particular encounter, because that was pretty much one of my most successful runs through the game with that encounter. So, if I'm making any sense today, I don't feel like I am. Alright, so if two big sisters can't stop us, then nothing can. Just let me in there, damn it.
Look at her, Delta. 10 years, and still she dreams of you.
50 seconds remain.
Do you know why Eleanor brought you here? She wanted a father.
Now, this is actually something that's not really dependent on the on your morality path throughout the game. Sophia will try to do this regardless, but these she will because she knows that Eleanor tried to help you throughout the game, and she'll do that regardless. So that's not really dependent on your choices here. But we'll get some more flashbacks like this that are going to show some stuff that's relevant to our morality choices. Here we go. Yeah, all the people we killed. Every last little sister.
The girl lying on that bed is no longer my child, nor my life's work. She is a monster, shaped by you alone. Just as she has always wanted.
20 seconds remain.
But there is one detail of your mutual bond she failed to account for. Your body was designed to lapse into a coma when her heart ceases to beat. Eleanor, forgive me.
What are you doing? Don't you do it! Damn it, woman, you let me in here. I'm so calling Child Protective Services on you.
Naturally. But if he dies of trauma, he will return elsewhere. Full restraints at all times. No one enters this room until he expires.
And still we cling to life.
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I'm so sorry. Mother stopped my heart long enough to sever our bond. Staying near me won't stop you from dying now. Or worse. But I can still help you escape. This little sister's brought you something that will allow you to take control of her.
Yeah, if I didn't say so before, this game does use the Unreal Engine, but the graphical pop-ins have been actually really good in this game. Like, I've not had hardly any graphical pop-ins whatsoever during this run through the game. You can see it there briefly on Subject Delta's armor there. So you heard right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now in control of a little freaking sister. I could not make this up if I tried.
Good.
So, yeah. We're in control of a little sister. But all we have to do here, essentially, is roam around the environment and collect pieces to the big sister suit, which Eleanor is going to implant on herself, because she apparently happens to be the right age and has the right amount of power and everything, the right amount of atom. So she is going to be a beast with that thing, assuming we can get it for her. But this is actually a really, really cool perspective on the game here, because not only does it allow us to kind of regain our composure here and calm our nerves and after that all that tension, but it shows you know, it's a nice calm moment, but it shows the how Rapture looks through the tainted eyes of the little sister. It looks very pleasant and nice. They don't see things how they are. They see things how we want them to see them. And you can take random objects as well. Like you can steal some loot around here. Mainly it's just money, and then it's money, Eve hypos, and first aid kits. And we can continue to pick them up even after we've maxed out. And there's also a few audio diaries in this area as well.
Or I would do this part myself. To save your life, I'm going to have to change to be like you.
All of this stuff will return to us when we come back to Subject Delta.
The pieces of a big sister suit. Please.
But there's a lot of like heroic symbolism here for like the Big Daddy being like this symbol of justice or whatever. There's like statues of him all over the place.
Moments from his journey here, she is beginning to resist the moral conditioning. Eleanor's bond with Delta is turning her from the daughter of the people back into a rebellious child whose voice.
And then briefly we get glimpses of what the world actually looks like to sort of bring it into context how exaggerated it is through the eyes of the little sisters. That's kind of cool. And there are a few corpses lying around here, as you can see, where we can gather the final atom in the game before we can get the final upgrades. Actually, there is one more opportunity to get more atom, but I won't spoil that. And between fighting those last two big sisters and then all the gathers we're gonna do here, see, now we don't get to complain about the gathers anymore, because we know what it's like. We know what it's like to be that little girl huddled over that corpse, stabbing it repeatedly. No, actually, it's much easier this time around because there's no enemies to attack us.
She's trying to convince me to begin splicing with... There's a piece of the suit in here, Father. Find the rest and bring them back to me.
Okay, that's another one of the pieces to the big sister armor.
10 years, Father.
And if you look up at the splicers, they seem to be a lot more
in order to perfect my mind with Adam.
Like they look, you know, they look clean cut, they look all classy and everything. And they're sort of just stare at things all sophisticated like, and they're just, yes.
You have saved me from that.
But when we actually get snapped back to reality, we see them as they actually are. We get the big sister helmet, which looks like one of Gladys's sphere thingies.
The other sisters are made from me, in part. As they grow up in Rapture, I feel it.
Hello, gentlemen.
When you were with the little ones, they trusted you as their father, because of me.
And finally we get the gauntlets over here, which have the giant stabby needles on them. Now we just have to find our way back, which actually there's a much quicker route to get back now that we've done that. This is actually a fairly linear area, this, because they want you to get everything in a certain order, I guess.
Studying the way you have treated others, and now I know who I am.
So let's go return all this back to our body, and have Eleanor show up to become the powerhouse that we need her to be.
Survive.
Looks like Sophia's on the move, though. We don't have much time.
You have. My new sisters trusted you, but you took what you needed and disposed of them. And I felt every one. It wasn't personal. It was the law
Here you go.
of nature.
There's actually some stuff in this room we can loot too before we get too carried away. Little mini bathroom in here, I guess. I think I've missed that audio diary majority of the times through this game, actually.
We've done it. Father is back. Right under... So this, what I'm about to do, is perfectly natural.